folks, Jolts here with another Lego creation, and today we have a requested MOC from Toa Akutane. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Who suggested I make a knight, just any kind of knight, and so I did the best that I could. I added a few challenges to this MOC, mainly that I have some parts from the Lego Knights Kingdom series that I have not used at all since then. So I thought I'd try and use some of them here. And I have to some success. Another challenge was to use as few, base parts for the body. And by that I mean for body, limbs, no pieces that already are automatically a body or limb. So no bones, no feet, no torsos, unless they're used for something completely different. For example, his upper torso is a foot, one of the original Toa feet. I do like how this figure turned out. I thought it turned out pretty well. There's a few parts that I could not do better. Like they could be done better, but I just could not figure out how. For example, a shield. I wanted that to be as closed up as possible. But the real hard part was actually getting it to attach to his arm. Current method is not the most stable. Just have two handlebars used to plug it into his arm. This thing has slid out on multiple occasions. Again, I have parts I could have used as a shield, but I decided to make this. Mostly just because I like these two swords. Try to fill it in as best I could without it looking, I guess, too unrealistic. So just got steel shield with just white and blue decoration. Put that out to the side. Over here is sword. Now I did have a Knights Kingdom's sword I was wanting to use instead, but after I actually put it in his hand, it didn't really look right. I don't know, it just didn't fit. So instead I decided to use this piece, which looks a little better. Has a little handguard form there. And just a little red gem decoration. Personally, I feel like the sword is probably the weakest part of the set. However, you can plug this onto either of the hips, like so. Now with the weapons off, we can get a better look at the figure on its own. It's a big spiky, again, as you can probably see in this arm, that is completely made from scratch. The upper arm and the forearm. The forearms you've seen me use before. I do like that design idea. I think I could have been using that all these years. Never once occurred to me. So these shins, hips, and shoulders are really the only Knights Kingdom parts, the armor at least, that I was able to actually get on here. I mean, they do look okay. I was able to get them to work. The forearms are a bit lopsided. They just kind of jut out too far out. Both the shoulders and hips are held on with an axle and stud. And friction is really the only thing keeping them from flopping around. I wasn't really sure how else I could do that better. Now, posability. He does have, he can turn at the waist. Bend down a little bit, not too far back, and a little bit to the side. Hips, you can go forward and back. A double jointed knee, or to give him some more posability. Again, it's not what I was originally going for this connection for the knee, but I was able to make it work to some degree. The feet are a fist holding 2 plates of Hero Factory armor. So you have your foot, your heel, and each hand has 3 fingers. Well, 2 fingers and a thumb. The back is not very impressive unless you include the face on the back of his helmet. I was not able to get a lot of armor on there. I mean, thinking about it now, I probably could have gotten one of those little claw beam things for holding small rods and all in it. The small hook and stem, I could probably hook on, I could clamp onto here, top of that foot, and then stick some kind of armor on the back there. That just now occurred to me. I could have done that. But overall, I do like how this guy turned out. I will admit the shins probably took the most effort. I'll admit I probably put the most effort into the shins, and the socket joint right in here doesn't really want to fit in there as well as I would like. It fits, but it kind of pushes it a little bit. And so that is my creation, the Bionicle Knight. Thank you again to Toa Akutane. So thank you again to Toa Akutane for the suggestion. If you have any anyone else has any suggestions for what I should build, please let me know in a comment below. I thank folks for watching. Hope you like this video. Please subscribe if you'd like to see more, and I'll see you folks next time.